early and often, that's one thing. So forget about the objectives that has been proposed in that video, the job test and all the stuff. But ultimately, if we talk about the inquiry, I think we lost Shilpi in between. Shilpi, are you back? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. So Shilpi was asking that how to help children to start inquiry. So first thing, as this video proposes very simply, to make the connection, and that's the physical route. That's a physical route. Somebody was asking the other day, I think Rashi was asking that when we are going to have a 3D meetings, not this 2D meetings, but 3D meetings. So that 3D connection is the physical connection, physically spending a lot of time.
3D means 3-day residential program, she meant?
No, I meant 3-dimensional.
Physical presentation.
So children, the connection with the children can be developed more closely, more we spend physical time with the children. That's one essential thing. And another essential thing is bringing integrity in the part of the inquiry for ourselves. And that will definitely be copied. Ultimately, the way that particular kid was copying,
Sorry, third time with you.
the same thing can happen when you yourself inquiry, the child also will end up inquiring. Could we get something out of it?
Yes, sir. I know. I mean, I've observed this happening quite often.
Talk like this during our
The only thing is, there are times when like it probably it does work. There are times when the outburst is quite intense. So I think it needs some time, and then the inquiry can begin. Let that outburst happen.
Yeah. So one observation in this aspect, see, two things we need to see here. One is the child. So you're talking about the outburst of the child, right? The emotional overwhelming state of your child. That's what you mean. So when we identify that in our child, that time it's an odd surrounding situation for ourselves singly. Try and identify this thing. The child has experienced some odd situation and due to some idea led himself into the outburst of the emotion. Now, if we just look at ourselves only, now child's disturbance is an odd situation for us. Now, if we respond the way the child is responding, then where is our inquiry? If we also feel disturbed at that situation due to my child is disturbed, then we stopped our inquiry, our own inquiry. Yes. So with inquiry, this situation can be handled by me, and that can be, if the connection is valid, that can be copied by the child, and child also will overcome. Otherwise, in generally speaking, that children will not lead themselves to the overwhelming of the emotion unless they are conditioned, unless they are suppressed. So this is one thing, like naturally this overwhelming of the downstairs as proposed in that particular image cannot happen for the children. We need not to worry, we need not to train them.
Sir, actually children mirror us. Sometime in their childhood, they must have gone through such experiences, perception and feeling in our surroundings that they mirror at some time when
the responses are mirrored.
Become. Yes, that I want to put.
Actually,
Also, what you're
children
saying
end
that
up
if they're
end up
not suppressed, yeah. Sorry. Yes.
children end up mirroring everything they connect to, not only the parents. We need to understand that. That's why the importance of the connection. If we have a stronger connection, then they will end up mirroring us. Yeah.
Yes,
Shilpi,
definitely surrounding us,
Yeah.
whoever so,
whoever.
even in the school, in the home, in your servant and whatever surroundings and their friends. So they mirror how the emotions and feelings enters into the brain, and when we cannot know. So everything they mirror. And yes, definitely first 5 year connections, neural connection is very important scientifically and medically too.
Yeah.
That we should know and learn. Sir.
Yeah, Shilpi, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was saying that what you're also saying about suppression is very true, because if they are suppressed, only then the uncontrollable kind of outburst will happen. Otherwise, it will it will settle down much sooner, and and they'll be open to the inquiry part also. Because only if it has been suppressed, then it will be it will be longer and more intense kind of thing.
Right. Anyone wants to share? Yeah, Binal.
So will this hold true when the child is now, say, in the teens, where the physical connection is now more with the friends, and the the influencing factors are much more. The environment is changing around them, and the influence of maybe the parents. I mean, the physical time spent also with the parents' lessons, and yeah. So would that continue even as the years progress? Because maybe the child may not be around to see perhaps even the inquiry that's happening in one of the parents or both the parents.
Yeah. So here actually then quality over the quantity concept we need to understand. We may be ending up because the child in teens means has grown up neurally. Now the neural potentiality is arriving in the child. So they have explicit priority selections. So there comes the quality of the physical time with the child. So when we spend whatever the duration may be, when we spend quality time, that time earlier it was a lot of physical peekaboos. Now the language will be little different, because of the cognition, arrival of the cognition, language will be different, but definitely with not the objective to teach something, that let me teach the inquiry. That cannot be the objective. But ultimately in the process, if the inquiry is already built in, then it will reflect ultimately. So maybe your child comes from the, am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Okay.
Because not stable, I think.
Yeah, there was some instability. I got the message. So anyway, so let's take for example, your child comes from the cricket camp or cricket coaching, and definitely will share some or other things with you. And listening to him, give him a complete attention, and actually trying to know what exactly happened there. The kind of enthusiasm they have, mostly what I have observed, and we do observe that children actually give little kind of little bit of hearing, little bit of listening, but doing other things, not paying proper attention. These kind of things actually are blockers of the inquiry for the child, because child, whatever has experienced, is trying to share with you and has a seeking of your interpretation and approval. That's very important. So paying a complete attention listening what actually she is or he is trying to share. It's very important for the path of the inquiry. For my own inquiry, then it will translate into her inquiry as well. Are you able to translate this?
And if the
Yes.
child is not seeking any views from you,
Well,
and
that's a sharing means asking non-verbally some views, not verbally. That I manage this situation and I need your guidance to manage this situation. This will not be explicitly asked most of the time. Just sharing, but sharing indicates that he needs something from you in terms of guidance or approval or correction, whatever, non-verbal. What you were saying, can you complete that? I perhaps interrupted.
No, I was just thinking that if the child is not, if the child is getting influenced, say, by other external factors around friends and, the environment, which may be more idea oriented, then, and if the child is not really, and from, say, as a parent, I'm not trying to correct the child, nor is the child seeking any correction from he doesn't sense anything amiss, then you just let the flow continue, as in you don't intervene and you just see the whole process.
Why would you block the child's continuation? You would block. Try and understand this aspect. You would block due to some or other idea of getting spoiled, of not getting the kind of success I define. All these ideas will influence you to explicitly correct, quote unquote, the child. Right? So where your inquiry has gone, you are yourself affected with ideas, then what you are proposing not to get affected by the ideas, but where is your practice? So practice and preaching will be contradicted at that moment. Are you able to identify this difference? This is very subtle one.
Yes, and it's very difficult though for a parent to see that unfolding that's happening in front of them, and yet so I don't want to.
If we can build a culture, if we can build a culture of conversation in every family more often, like some word was there, early and often in the video. The same thing, more often, if we can have a culture of conversation, whatever the matter, from tiny to deepest, anything. If we can have a culture of conversation, then these all things can be discussed with the child, not with the concern of correction, but general inquiry, then let the things flower in. Can we do that? That's what something we have to do for the inquiry, which is the conversation, self-conversation and conversation with people, those who are interested in the inquiry, and in the family, if we can build this culture. Yeah, I see there is some connection disturbance. Hello. Yeah, I think I lost connection for a minute. Yeah, I'm back now. Wait. Yeah, Dr. Dubey, you unmuted, sir.
Sir, connection was unstable. That's
Yes. So let me share some of the slides that I thought to share. Yeah. Yeah, this is another image that I got a couple of days back. So this guy is saying that I can't be disappointed if I have no expectations. Then this crow is saying,
one could argue that you have merely accepted a universal disappointment in it.
Can you understand this? The idea behind the crow's proposal. So, so inquiry will get this kind of criticism. This person, let's say, this person is an inquiring person, and who has gone beyond this expectation loop. And sharing, maybe this sharing is not needed, but sharing could be there, that non-verbally, verbally, that I don't get disappointed, I don't bother whatever is happening. Then you may be criticized that this is this crow's version. One can reread it. Minu, can you reread it?
Yes, sir. One could argue that you have merely accepted a universal disappointment in advance.
Yeah, yeah.
But sir, can I say something?
Yes, yes, yes.
The person's comment, I can't be disappointed if I have no expectations, is in the universal way, the way the world looks at it is more from a perspective, not from the inquiry perspective. They look at it from, matlab, like we like absolutely disappointed, absolutely like, disheartened from the whole world kind of thing.
Pessimist person,
Yeah,
pessimist
yeah.
person kind
And
of, yeah,
no, yeah, that is where the comment is applicable, the crow's comment. It's not, I mean, nobody thinks of it as an inquiring
yeah. So,
person.
but for an inquiring
So,
person, it doesn't matter what others think about him or her.
Absolutely.
there is another angle to it.
Yeah,
So here what is being said is I have no expectations, in the sense that that is the having no expectations is a byproduct of inquiry. It is not an imposition,
the
like
goal. Yes,
yeah.
it's not the goal. It's not the goal. Yeah, Rashmi, you want to come in?
Actually, I can also look at the whole thing in a very different way,
Yeah.
where the person, the man, is has stopped inquiring, and as Shilpi said, the way things people see this statement generally, and the crow is the one who is asking or provoking the person to inquire.
Beautiful interpretation. Yeah. That also can be possible.
In fact, I also second Rashmi for that, because I also thought the similar way.
But again, beyond the words, we have to actually identify the processing of the word individually. Like this one in the chat you shared, Sankar. Something. What was that? Yeah, this one. You shared that if we can discuss this one. One of the Facebook posts, I think. When we understand, accept, and enjoy, when we understand, accept, and enjoy, we are unimportant. We attain a state of health and happiness. I think, and Minu also discussed this yesterday. Unimportance, or with Vinal, I think we had a conversation on this, that what exactly is unimportant is it a demeaning of self? Obviously not. Unimportant means giving, just identifying the aspect that we give undue importance to ourselves. In the whole scheme of the universe, we give undue importance. So that's not definitely the demeaning. That's what I because this is a 2 years old post, what Shankar brought in. So what I can recollect by seeing this is this proposal. Anyone want to come in on this? Anything?
Sir,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, Rashmi.
Okay. So I think this is very exciting for me, this word, because I have joined office, right? And once anybody joins office, it's back to the same thing, no matter. But my approach this time around is very different, where a lot is happening, but I am focusing on what the query is or what is needed by the people rather than what I had said or what I am saying. Am I being heard or not? Is somebody ignoring me? Am I, all the
Yes.
jhamelas of I, rather
Yes.
than I'm just able to, and I can see other people getting affected very badly because of the
Meaningful.
same, thing that happened. So it is like, so I'm peaceful. I'm also I figured that it is very important any working person to meditate every day. Otherwise, one will carry it day after day, and then it can accumulate. So this unimportant part was like very significant for me today, that I am unimportant in the whole scene.
Yeah,
Can
and
I
that's not a demeaning.
ask
That's not a
Rashmi
demeaning
about
of self. Yes.
meditation here?
Yes.
Like, what does she mean?
Pardon?
Meenu?
Uh,
Meenu, can
what
you
are you
repeat your
meaning
question?
by meditation here, Rashmi?
Yeah, I'm not, I would rather use the word meditating. I mean, meditating over whatever is coming up in me, all the things that automatically arises in me, and then I'm sitting silent, and things just
So you mean
it starts
mediating?
flow.
Mediating? You mean?
Not even mediating. I'm doing nothing. I'm just watching what is coming.
I think she just means
That
that being
observation.
aware about what is
Yeah,
happening with
aware
Yes.
observation, and just it's much more than aware. Awareness comes much quickly and earlier, but meditating is something when I see things the way they are. When I'm able to see things the way they are, and all the muddle that happens.
So you're
or
talking
instead of-
about the inquiry. You're talking about the
Oh, yeah.
inquiry.
Yes.
Some-
Inquiry
yeah,
is the
Anshu.
first step,
Hmm.
like literally the first step, that I want to figure what happened.
Yeah, Anshu, please. Welcome. I think you missed the first sessions due to some commitment. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, sir. I joined late. I don't know whether what I will talk now is relevant also or not, but what from the sentence I understand
Yes.
about we are
A
unimportant.
dark face. Dark face. Turn your iPad towards the light. Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yes.
Yes.
So what I was telling is from what I gather from this sentence, we are unimportant. I feel that for me, feeling unimportant is like dropping the ego. I
Ego
have
is
not,
an idea. Ego
Okay.
is an idea, right?
right.
Yeah.
Like we, okay. For me, like it's ego only that is stopping me to see things as the way they are.
Yeah.
So moment we drop the ego, we actually start meditating, and we also feel unimportant, and that's when we start enjoying life.
Yes. And dropping the ego can be possible when we inquire the idea which is bringing this image. Ego is nothing but a creation of a self-image
Right,
in
right.
mind. So
Right.
when we probe into with inquiry that what is this image, what is the reality aspect of it,
Right.
so then that get dissolved.
Right.
Yes.
So
Alright.
I think at that time my network was weak. Can I just come back on this sentence which Rashmi was proposing, that I think everyone who is working in a job should meditate.
Yes. What I really first, I'll just come with the word meditation, because so misused and used in many different ways. For me, it is like just I've come from office. There was like my work went till 8 p.m. last night. It could have gone even more, but fortunately it went till 8 p.m. And then I kind of just went by myself and sat. And until 8 p.m., I was not able to get in touch with myself because there's so much to do outside, sending out bulk emails and talking to so many people and multiple Zoom calls stacked back to back. So I was just doing, I was in a doing mode. So once I was free, and a lot happened, people got hurt, a lot happened. Once I was free, I was not hurt. Thankfully, I just saw myself that I was I was fine. Earlier, I would get really disturbed. I was not disturbed, hurt. But when I just detach myself and start with but what I saw that generally every day I would be free of my workspace mentally also, and I would start focusing on what was being cooked, or what can we watch something, or what is my husband doing, or what my children, I don't know, other things. Or if nothing, everything is great, then I would just write, or maybe start reading or watching some video that I want to, or podcast or anything, or I would just want to sleep also. So, but yesterday I was not able to shift to that. My office work was continuing in my head even at 9 p.m. So I was like, okay, all right, let me sit with it. It is something which is there, I'm carrying it. So then I sat with it and I just got silent, and I just tried to just be silent with it. And I saw that, it became very clear to what was happening and why it was happening. And then as soon as I sat, if one issue, like every issue had to be dealt separately. If one issue was there, I just saw what was happening. I just, if I have to explain what I saw, is like something really getting silent and just replaying the whole thing, what happened. And then as soon as I see it, get dissolved. Now second thing, now this happened. As soon as I see it, it get dissolved. So that way I was like, after a while at 11:30, I was able to sleep very deeply. And when I got up in the morning, the first thought that came to me was, I reflected upon immediately the last night. I was like, this is something that my husband needs to do, to be able to move to the next day without any baggage and a fresh start.
And
And
why are you concluding this, that your husband should do?
I'm concluding because I see him
Do you
carry.
think that seeing is enough to sense his sensation?
No, so living for 20 years has kind of we've inquired enough and many times to know that this
So
is something that
2 points, because I think around 4
Yeah.
minutes are left. So 2 points we can discuss on that right now. One is that just seeing cannot help us to sense the sensation as is, despite we live for 50 years together. Number one.
yeah.
Number two, any correction, if we are proposing any correction, that will be in vain unless that individual is proactive in getting corrected.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh my God.
But
So
excuse me, please. But the cognitive growth of the person by thinking about her husband through expansion is always there.
Yeah, but concluding that this person needs a correction, that shows a conclusion.
So it is not a conclusion, it is still an inquiry. I would always,
Yeah.
so we have been talking and seeking and I'm trying to understand and figuring for a while, for always, like for a very, very long time.
Yes.
So when I said 20 years, I meant that we have been doing the inquiry process for a very long time. So it's just not independent, like it's a together thing.
Yes, together
But,
thing. And there you can always propose that I may be wrong, but I think that you may require a correction in this space because I see your disturbance through your action. So these kind of open conversation can be there where you are not concluding that may,
Yes,
these kind of
yes.
proposal, you
Yes, the
may
whole
are
language.
disturbed. Yeah.
Yes.
So
The
the
whole
moment you
language.
conclude,
Then
then
it's
the ego comes,
and
the
then it's a
belief,
dead end from
ego.
the other side.
Yes.
So yeah, so there was
And genuinely you are
time.
interested to get yourself corrected.
Amrita, khol dijiye na. Yeah, so there was this longest time when I would impose on people, like do this, do that, a very, that kind of a thing. And then there's a phase where we kind of, because that is the only way it actually works. Otherwise, nothing works.
Yeah. And just not for the things to get it working, but also perceiving your own momentary conclusions with a doubtful perception that I may be also wrong. I may be experiencing a kind of disturbed action, but he is calmer inside than what I am concluding myself. That also could be a possibility. Like genuinely, let's inquire for own correction also, for own clarity and own deepening of understanding. Right. Let's join another session, the concluding session today, and there we'll take that particular daily routine and the impact of the daily routine. And Binal, you raised a valid question that you also can bring. Last evening, you raised a question that we can reopen. Yeah. Let's join with the same link once again. Yeah.